Yeah. I really pissed. I really pissed. Respect this here. Check. I'm from where the hammers rung. News cameras never come. You and your man's hung in every verse in your rhyme. With it slung. Spanish every summer. Where the blue vans would come. We throw the work in the can and run. Where the plans were to get funded. State of the set. To achieve this goal quick. Faced with immeasurable odds. Still I gave straight bets. Someone felt the most something and you nothing. Check. I'm from the other side where other guys don't walk too much. The girls in the projects went. Said we talk too much. So they ran up the topic and sought them dudes to trust. I don't know what the they foul just like us. I'm from where the beat was inevitable. Summertime's unforgettable. Booze is in abundance. Buy half price sweater new. The word was everything, so everything you said you do, you did it. You can talk about it if you ain't living. I'm from the tour your car and argue all day about who's the best MCs, Biggie, Jay-Z and Nas. And thugs are in arms. At each other's boots for the love of foreign cars. Catch cases, hoping the judge R&Rs. But most times find themselves locked up behind bars. At all. That's where they born, the three rhyme stars. I'm from Marcy, son. Just thought I'd remind y'all. Come along where I'm from, Marcy, son. Ain't nothing in many places, but I'm Brooklyn's own. Come along where I'm from, Marcy, son. Ain't nothing in many places, but I'm Brooklyn's own. Come along where I'm from, Marcy, son. Ain't nothing in many places, but I'm Brooklyn's own. Come along where I'm from, Marcy, son. Ain't nothing nice. I'm from the place where the church is the flakiest. And been praying to God so long that they atheists. Where you can't put your best away and say you wear it tomorrow, cause the day after when you say it, I was just with him yesterday. I'm a block away from not enough away from straight. Yeah. You're laughing, you know the place well, with the base well. Government, government, politics they self. When we call the cops to 18, cause they hop out of vans and spray things. And life expectancy so low, we making our wheels in 18s. Well, how you get rid of guys? You step out of line, your rep solidified. So tell me, when I rap, you think I criticize? If this flies, God strike me. And I got a question, are you forgiving guys who live just like me? We never know. One day I prayed to you and said if I ever blow, I let them know the stakes and exactly what takes place in the ghetto. Promise fulfilled. Still I feel my job ain't done. Come up along where I'm from, Marcy, son, ain't nothing nice. Come up along where I'm from, Marcy, son, ain't nothing nice. Many places, but I'm Brooklyn's own. Come up along where I'm from, Marcy, son, ain't nothing nice. Many places, but I'm Brooklyn's own. Come up along where I'm from, Marcy, son, ain't nothing nice. Many places, but I'm Brooklyn's own. Come up along where I'm from, Marcy, son, ain't nothing nice. Check, I'm from where they cross over and clap boards. Lost Jehovah in place of rap laws. Listen, I'm up the block, round the corner and down the street. But with we make $1 million off the beats, cause our stories is deep. And tomorrow, long as the night before was sweet. Been lost for weeks in the street, twisted off. And no matter the weather, know how to draw heat. Whether you're 4 feet or a new size, it always starts out with 3 dice and shoot the 5. Thought they do some style, then I hit them with tricks. Then I reach down for their money, pa. Forget about this. This time around it's platinum, like the on my wrist, and it's on my waist. Y'all can't think about this. To show you love, that's how they fool thugs. Before you know it, you're lying in the pool of come up along where I'm from, Marcy, son, ain't nothing nice. Many places, but I'm Brooklyn's own. Come up along where I'm from, Marcy, son, ain't nothing nice. Many places, but I'm Brooklyn's own. Come up along where I'm from, Marcy, son, ain't nothing nice. Many places, but I'm Brooklyn's own. Come up along where I'm from, Marcy, son, ain't nothing nice. I see. So, I got looking for you a Haitian. I stay from the you get money, they started hating. I woke up in a new Bugatti. 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 I woke up in a new Bugatti.
I'm with Jamaican. From different races. You get money, they started hating. I woke up in a new Bugatti. 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 I woke up in a new Bugatti.
And I'm at it again. There go that flow, bringing tragedy in. Got me a chain, your salary spent. Just we bring them cavities in. Counting money, hourly trend. In the scene, like Olsen twins. Squares, cabinet bins. Neck full of gold, Olympia. Demons don't blow in the check in the gear. Rolling some and hop on the leer. Truck with the rappers in back to the rear. Sock my head, them bitches here. Woke up early, they mounted. Mine is telling me money. Paper, moolah. Pockets as fat as a tumor. Millionaire, no rumor. Living my life off a tuna. Want it with me, I deliver the beat. Real, it's only enjoying the feast. Pull up a seat, bon appetit. No Louboutins when they're red on your sleep.
I come looking for you with Haitians. I stay. I woke up in a new Bugatti. I woke up in a new Bugatti. I woke up in a new Bugatti.
Photographs of dope boys. It's all they taking, fingerprints on a Rolls Royce. It's why they hating, push a button on his broke boys. That's detonation, walk the road to riches bare feet. I watch mama struggle, now she living carefree. That's why I hustle for that half a, that's 12 G's. I'm trying to bubble every summer, LP. You gotta love me, I got shooters out the D-League. Signing bonus, hit that man that's from 30 feet. Left in the puddle, fingerprints is on the honey meal. And what it is, Ricky Rose and Nate Sewell. We got a trip, yeah.
I come looking for you with Haitians.
What you know about this?
I stay. I'm with Jamaican.
We the best. Double M. 100 years.
You get money, they started hating. I woke up in a new Bugatti. I woke up in super. Huge. Shines. I stay.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to our continuing coverage of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. We're here for pivotal Game 4 with the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson, and let's get started. And our postseason coverage tonight is from Miami, as the Heat will be playing against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Looking at the Thunder, a withering loss in Game 3. They'll have to play much better tonight. We'll see if they can steady themselves and get it done. And though technically this is not an elimination game, it is clearly a borderline must-win game. Shaq, how do you see it?
Well, I feel like every game, unless you're up 3-0, is a must-win. You never know what will happen in the series to turn the tide.
I mean, Ernie, if you look at history, no one's come back from a 3-0 deficit. So
of the NBA Finals. We will see a Game 5, but will we see Game 6? That's the question. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Doris Burks on the sideline as well. And here we go, the battle between conferences. It's East versus West, where the Miami Heat will be looking to make a statement. And, of course, Clark, the big news here, Amari Stoudemire out with the injury.
Kevin, my goodness, what a tough blow. His injury means he's going to miss the rest of the series.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. So for Oklahoma City right now, Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Freak is out there with Russell Westbrook, and it's Jordan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Stevenson. Wade brings the double team. Durant with a wide open look. Jordan powered down with both hands.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes. Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
Now Stevenson. Following the miss by Chris Bosh from deep. Shot clock at 6. And he hits the triple. 3 points there on the shot from Stevenson.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Stolen by Stevenson. Takes the 3. And the Thunder another 3.
For 3. You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Dragic. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Stevenson with it. He has 6. 4 on the shot clock. From beyond the arc, can't get it to go. Nice D from Dang. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Looking to end the drought, and good, as it just sneaks right down through the net.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play.
Stevenson gets to Durant. Stevenson outside. On deep. And it's Stevenson again missing. The Heat trail by 6. And it's Dang in the corner. Off target from outside. The Thunder have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Pass to Ibaka. Back to Stevenson. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Durant with 3. Can't get it to go. The Heat go the other way with it. They're looking to build on Monday's big win.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way. And that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against the defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
They get it back. Right side, the pass to Dang. Dang double teamed. Ball's knocked loose. Bosh kicks to Dang. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Wade, and it's blocked by Jordan.
Out of
bounds. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Miami with the ball. Trailing here by 8. Bosh. That's good.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
Wade against Stevenson. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. So Dragic will go to the free throw line. They get Russell Westbrook out of bounds. Miami takes possession. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Freak number 1. The Heat trail by 6. Stolen by Stevenson. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Finished off by Westbrook.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
Right side a screen. And it's Bosch in the corner.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Yeah, I agree. Not a lot of activity chasing down their misses. Some teams focus on getting back. I understand that. But you should send at least one guy after those. They haven't been able to stifle them defensively here.
No, to the contrary. They haven't provided much resistance at all. And in this game, you've got to play both ends of the floor.
Okay, Miami, now let's go over the Doris Burke.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle. The strategy included running the offense through Russell Westbrook. He's the star on this team that has the responsibility to make the big play and put points on the scoreboard. Coach wants his guys to facilitate that offensive firepower. Guys, we'll just have to watch how it plays out here in the first half. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, Doris. And here's Stevenson after the three-pointer from Goran Dragic. Puts up a 3, and that one's good by Stevenson.
For 3.
Stevenson's got 13.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Oklahoma City?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Shots good by Bosch.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Westbrook kicks to Stevenson. Back to Westbrook. To the middle. And it's slammed in by Stevenson.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
Whiteside sets the pick for Dragic. Lets it go from 11, and it's Whiteside. That time on the assist by Dragic. Whiteside's got his second basket. And here's Stevenson for 3, and the Thunder another 3.
And you couldn't draw it up any better offensively. 8 buckets already in his first 10 attempts.
Dragic dishes the ball for the 3. Here's Dang, and there's 2. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
And that one's good, Durant.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point, defensively, you have to take something away.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been
the Heat trail by 17. So for Oklahoma City right now, Stevenson, he's in a shooting. Deion Waiters is out there with Durant. And then there's Steven Adams, and it's Payne at the 1 spot. Wade left side, and the shot is good. Wade's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Heat.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Stevenson drives in. Good D by Wade. Kicks it to Richardson. To the paint. Again, Wade. Wade's got 8.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Man showing some terrific range. And the Thunder lead by 16.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Stevenson. He has 23 points and 7 big steals, too.
No idea we'd see a performance like this one today.
The only way to describe it in my vocabulary is dominance.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Jordan's checked in, and the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
And then Wade slams it in.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Move the ball.
Out to the right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Waiters has it in the corner. That's good, and Stevenson with the assist. The Heat trail by 17. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Double teamed on Wade. Here's Whiteside. And that one is stuffed right through.
That was a smart pass by Wade that time.
Stevenson outside. Durant up top from about 19 feet.
Durant.
And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Durant's got his second bucket.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach. And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assist. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Stevenson can't hit. He'd have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Richardson the pass to Whiteside, and it's Miami with another.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
And it's Stevenson again missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
There's the feed to Wade. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
We've seen D-Wade getting it done. He has 12 points and a decent little assist total for him, too.
No doubt they'd like to see that carry over to the rest of the team. Gets good assist numbers all the way around.
And the Heat making a change here. Deng's checked in, and Oklahoma City also making a switch. Hollins is checked in. Payne gets a wide open look. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. Stevenson's got his 6th assist on the night. The Heat trail by 13.
Timeout call for the Heat.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played, here's Wade, and it's blocked by Stevenson. And it's out of bounds. He's able to retain possession here. Pass to Wade. Heat moving the ball around. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. The Heat shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. No good on the free throw.
2.
Good on the second free throw.
Boy, they're really battling, guys. Not sitting back, being aggressive, attacking when they have the chance. I like that.
Man, I like their approach to the game right now. There's tremendous aggression on both ends, putting the onus on the officials.
Stevenson drives in, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Punches it down with pop.
And rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Kept alive. Right side, no good. And, there's the whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line.
Take a look at what Hassan Whiteside's done. He's got 10 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And Clark, some of those assists that he's gotten today have been just electric.
And Stevenson kicks to Hollins. 6 on the shot clock. Stevenson drives in. Good work defensively by... Ball going up court. Back to Wade. Double team on Wade. Bosch. No one around him. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
Move the ball. Jordan the screen. Stevenson with it. Wade picks him up. Stevenson against Wade. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Richardson. The Heat trail by 12. He kicks it to Wade. It's rebounded by Stevenson. Stevenson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. He feeds it to Hollins. Now here's Stevenson. He's got 26. From deep, the long distance 3 is buried. Stevenson's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Thunder. The Heat have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Wade, there's the killer two-handed slam.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there. Huh?
Should be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get his opponent reeling.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Richardson. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Payne. There's a good screen. Stevenson kicks to Waiters. Misses the 3. The Heat trail by 13. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat gave them a real boost. He picked up 10 points and a lot of his contribution coming from the charity stripe as he was drawing fouls. This was the latest chapter in what has been a stretch of very good outings for him. Will we see another one tonight, Kevin?
All right, Doris. Well, guys, coming off a performance like that has got to have him supremely confident right now.
No doubt. I guarantee he comes into today's game feeling there isn't anything he can't do on the floor right now.
Tell you what, Greg, I think he might be right based on that last game. I'm inclined to agree with him.
Wade misses. The Thunder leading by 15. Stevenson outside. From deep. Sinks it. What range. From outside. Wow. Stevenson's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Oh, terrific move there. I think he may need to check those ankles. He's just left the defender on the ground.
That is a highlight and a half, guys, or a highlight plus. Anytime you shake a guy out of his shoes like that, it's going to make the rounds for sure.
Wade kicks to Dang. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Westbrook dishes to Stevenson. Back to Westbrook. Down low. And Stevenson with the basket on the assist by Westbrook. 34 points for Freak.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his 3rd foul so far. When a situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. So as we conclude...
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Finals. More action straight ahead. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And how about his scoring in that first half? He just looked like a different player today. Really on point.
Quite honestly, it's been a pleasant surprise for him. You know, he really hit on something that worked in those first 2 quarters, guys.
Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. Dang and Bosh, your small and power forwards. And it's Whiteside in at the 5 spot. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Back to Westbrook. Stevenson outside. From deep three-point range. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Dragic kicks to Wade. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got 6 assists now in the game. The Thunder leading by 18. Stevenson outside. Back to Westbrook. Stevenson kicks to Jordan. And stolen by Whiteside. Here's Wade. The Thunder pull it in. Stevenson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Ibaka against Dragic. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
He'd have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Right side, Dang. Back to Whiteside. Wade with no one around. With nobody on him. He buries the jumper. Wade's got 23.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Stevenson passes to Jordan.
Heat foul call.
For Oklahoma City, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. Free throw good, Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan. 2 shots.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Heat trail by 20. The drive by Wade. No good. Good D by Stevenson.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Sticking too much.
Durant in the corner. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
High quality shot. Just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that has him S-H-H-E, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
Clark. And here's Stevenson for 3 from beyond the arc and then some. Stevenson's got 44.
And that's another 3. And it really, if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
We're playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball.
And Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, guys, I was able to listen in on what Eric Spoelstra was going over with his team in that last huddle. He made sure that everyone was on the same page and that the offense needed to run through Whiteside. Coach is looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks, Doris. Wade kicks to Dragic. Back to Wade. Misses off the right iron.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Stevenson with it. Now guarded by Dragic. Back to Stevenson. To the middle. Jordan dishes to Stevenson. Knocked away. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Russell Westbrook, number 1. The 3 from Bosh. That is good. Bosh has got 10 points in the game.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And it goes out of bounds. That went off Dragic.
Oklahoma City ball.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. Stevenson outside. Back to Durant. Stevenson drives in. Wade with the block. Westbrook against Dragic. Here's Whiteside. That's it. Coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got assist number 7 for him tonight. Westbrook passes to Stevenson.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
He dishes it to Durant. Hits the three-point bomb. Durant's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Stolen by Stevenson. It's Westbrook with the drive. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
5 on the clock. Stevenson drives in. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Stevenson's got 46 points. Whiteside, a screen on Westbrook. Passes it to Dang. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. The Thunder leading by 21. Westbrook kicks to Stevenson. Back to Westbrook and stolen by Whiteside. Wade dishes to Bosch. The turnaround. Serge Ibaka with the rebound. Oklahoma City's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Bosch with another miss. The Thunder have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Stevenson against Wade. Stevenson drives in. The offensive rebound, and it's sent back by Bosch. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. And some changes here for the Heat. Winslow's checked in for Dang. And it's Richardson in for Dwayne Wade. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Jordan, the pass to Durant. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. And 11 points for Kevin Durant.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points at free.
Oklahoma City leading by 21. And Oklahoma City looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Stevenson in at shooting guard. Jordan is out there with Adams. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Roberson. And it's a 3 spot. And that one's good by Bosch.
That gives him his second 3 of the half and 3 total for the game.
Stevenson with a clean look. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside. And try to finish against the bigger guys, and he made it look easy that time.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Luol Deng is checked in for Miami. Tyler Ennis comes in for Richardson. And then for Oklahoma City, Mitch McGarry comes in for Steven Adams. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And it's Stevenson missing. Heat shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. To the middle. Here's Whiteside. It's good again, and an excellent 7th shooting night so far.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Takes a shot at the elbow, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Stevenson's got 51. He'd have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Shot by Ennis. Nobody around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
That's the kind of feed that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Stevenson can't hit. Miami's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And the shot is good. Ennis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Tries to save it. Stevenson can't hit. The Heat trail by 20. Stolen by Stevenson. Pulls up. That one a little long.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not. I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
But they'll get another chance. Here's McGarry, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Thunder lead by 20.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Ennis kicks to Whiteside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Stevenson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Wade outside. Here's Bosch. Finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Stolen by Stevenson. They push it up 4 on 3.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
13 feet away. Can't hit. Wade with the defensive effort. The Heat trail by 21. Dishes at the box. That's good. Bosch has got 7 points here in this quarter.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
Now Stevenson. The dish to McGarry. Clock is at 3. Stevenson kicks to Jordan. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
An open jump shot there, and their D not putting up any resistance today.
Stolen by Stevenson. Jumps up, throws down the breakaway jam.
Fantastic dunk, and he decided to hang around up there for a while, Kevin.
Well, maybe, he didn't want to land awkwardly. I don't know.
Oh, guys, come on. He's out there He's posing for the photographers. That's all that's about.
The good news is they've already got this game wrapped up. He might as well sit back and relax.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Miami. Then for the Thunder, Serge Ibaka. He's checked in for Mitch McGarry. Durant comes in for Dion Waiters. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Roberson. It's stolen by Dragic. And he gets it to go. And that's 19 points for Chris Bosh.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half. But since the break, he's been on target.
It's stolen by Dragic. Outside Dang. Whiteside kicks to Wade. Misses the 3. The Thunder leading by 18. Westbrook dishes to Stevenson. There's the double team from Whiteside. 5 on the clock. Ibaka wide open. He finds. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got assist number 8 now on the night. Dang, double teamed. Stolen by Stevenson. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it. Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Execute it to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
No doubt about it, unless you're the donkey. Because if you're the dunker, it's great. I don't necessarily appreciate somebody slamming one on the top of my head.
Well, you got to get out from under the hoop if you want to stay away, if you want to stay out of the poster.
They double him with Stevenson. Wade from outside. The rebound by Ibaka. Ibaka's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Westbrook passes to Stevenson. Cannot hit. And Miami the other way now. To the left side wing. Here's Dragic. Good D by Jordan. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. It's stolen by Dang. And here we go. Wade heading to the hoop.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect them to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes them change plan.
Westbrook kicks to Stevenson. And he gets it to go.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
The Heat shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Outside Bosch. Wade for 3. The Thunder pull it in.
Oh, that's got to be deflating and disappointing to miss a wide open shot like that right in your wheelhouse.
Stevenson with it. Wade picks him up. And the shot is good.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Dragic kicks to Bosch. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. 21 points for Chris Bosch.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
The 3, and he hits again from deep. 3 more points from Stevenson.
You have got to make some kind of a defensive adjustment here. He is just lighting them up from beyond.
Greg, I don't know what else they can do. I mean, even when they've closed out on him, he's still been knocking them down.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Tries a 3, and it's Dang with the rebound. Dang's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And the shot falls short this time. Westbrook with it. Now guarded by Dragic. Back to Westbrook. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And a new group in for the Heat. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You could see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, with a game like tonight, you were all over the place. A triple-double in the box score. Would you consider this one of your better games of the season thus far?
Gorilla triple-double. Got it.
when the game got sloppy. Introducing the Lone Ranger and Kimo Sabi. The horses are big, the 10-gallon tracks. The hood cowboys with the 10-gallon raps. Racking ACG boots and baseball caps.
your possession of Black Poet, Nick Khalil, the NYGs. I'm making diamonds out of pressure. My pipes are intact. Don't believe me? Ask your pointing back to the track. These recordings be important and responsible for drama like Sarah Palin, Joe Biden, McCain, and Obama.
Man, listen, we be on a life or death mission. Get paid like tuition or caged up in prison. One time for your mind, two ghetto politicians. 3 for all my niggas locked down in the system. Man, listen, we be on a life or death mission. Get paid like tuition or caged up in prison. One time for your mind, two ghetto politicians. 3 for all my niggas locked down in the system. NYG. They said New York fell off. Who bringing New York back? I'm like, where we went? What part of the game is that? We've been here the whole time, anxiously waiting. And the streets paper chase, supreme testing our patience. Now stop the presses. Listen up, this is not a lecture. More like a message with a flow that's as hot as peppers. Pop the only way you can stop this villain. I'm sick with it. With a moxicillin. I've been the illest since Ill Kid, Operation Red. Though I never contemplated that. Then that's a wrap. Turn your pages to 03. Chapter NYG's. Pants is my code D. No iron team, homie. Picture me solo. See what happened to Tony? What he did to Manolo. Here go that New York Giant. Back on it again. Seen with Wolverines and.
Welcome and thank you for being part of our exclusive 2K Sports coverage of the NBA Finals. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Every Finals game considered critical, but a game like this one, Game 5, monumental. And Kenny, a monster elimination game tonight. If you're the underdog and fighting for your playoff lives...
No, tomorrow, Ernie. Every 50-50 ball, those are those balls that are just rolling down the court. You got to get those. Every second chance opportunity will win. So, you know, those small battles win the big war.
You know, it takes only one big win to get that momentum back on your side. That happened for me and D-Wade back in 06 when we were down against Dirk. And the Mavericks 02 came back and won.
And that is it for us.
Can you dig it?
As we send you to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the
con el título. Así son los playoffs de la NBA en 2K Sports. Soy Sixto Miguel Serrano y me acompañan Jorge Quiroga y Anthony Daimiel. Gracias por estar con nosotros. Contra los Thunder de Oklahoma City. Y Y es hora de comprobar los quintetos iniciales. Veamos quién sale a la pista.
Saben bien que deberían ganar este partido. Son claramente mejores en algunos aspectos. Y si hoy pierden, van a dejar pasar una buena oportunidad de sumar victorias.
Sí, este partido es quizá un arma de doble filo porque pueden relajarse. De todos modos, no creo que pase. Ya han demostrado que suelen salir con la mayor intensidad posible.
Corren al contraataque. Buena canasta de Dente.
Me ha encantado ese pase picado.
Y llevamos un minuto del primer cuarto. Anota el tiro Stevenson.
Lo ha hecho muy bien adaptando la postura de su cuerpo en el aire camino de la canasta.
Es la única forma de anotar entre tanto brazo.
Triple Wade. Se hace con el rebote Ibaka. En defensa los Heat. Va de 3. El rebote le cae a Bosch. Le llega el balón a Wade. Dengue por la derecha. Y los Thunder se hacen con ese rebote.
Estará muy enfadado consigo mismo. Es un tiro que hay que anotar.
El balón lo tiene Stevenson. Otra vez Westbrook. Ibaka en el exterior. Debe dar gracias a la asistencia de Russell Westbrook.
Qué combinación de virtudes. El tamaño se une a la buena muñeca desde lejos.
Llega Stephenson para el 2 contra 1. Posición exterior para Bosch. Triple Wade. Wade falla otra vez. Será balón para Oklahoma City. Un diferencial de 3 puntos. Fallo de Stevenson. Defenderá Oklahoma City. Posición exterior para Bosch. Esta vez Miami no consigue anotar.
Esos tiros suelen entrarle. Los defensas no pueden perderlo de vista.
Envía un alley-oop. Robo de balón en el intento de alley-oop. Wade entra tras dar en el tablero.
Su capacidad de anotación es un seguro de vida, Sixto. Es un jugador en el que puedes confiar.
Le llega el balón a Stephenson. Intenta un triple. El rebote va a parar las manos de Luol Deng. Aquí está Whiteside. Tira desde casi 3 metros. Bosch se lleva el gato al agua. Primer cuarto, llevamos unos 3 minutos y medio. La juega Stevenson. Se la juega desde 6 metros. Y valen los 2 puntos. Miami va perdiendo. Posición exterior para Bosch. Wade falla otra vez. Stevenson. Tapón de Bosch. Ibaka otra vez. Al interior. Otro tiro. Rueda por el aro y se sale.
Sigue intentando cogerle el punto al tiro, pero aún no ha dado resultado.
Posición exterior para Bosch. ¡Sí! Buena asistencia de Dragic. En este partido ha habido muchas alternancias en el marcador.
Ya van 5 cambios de mando en el electrónico y nadie se hace con el control del partido.
Yo creo que los dos equipos saben que pueden ganar el partido y la clave es cobrar impulso.
Aquí está Dragic. Busca su primera canasta del partido. El tiro de Bosch no es bueno. Durant. Este tiro lo falla. Ahora los Heat organizan la jugada. Stevenson usa el tablero para anotar la bandeja.
¿Quién necesita el reloj de posesión? No han tardado en anotar esa canasta.
Y ha dejado en mal lugar a la defensa.
Dragic. En el exterior. De Hassan Whiteside.
Está siendo un encuentro muy disputado. Cuesta llevar la cuenta.
Con muchas alternativas en el marcador. Un gran partido.
Whiteside llega para hacer el 2 contra 1. Anota el tiro Stevenson.
Mira la rapidez con la que se tragó la cinta de tiro. Saltó demasiado rápido.
Bosch opera en el poste alto. Jordan se hace con el rebote. Ahora juegan los Thunder. El balón lo tiene Stevenson. Ahora defendido por Dragic. Fallo de Stevenson. Westbrook les quita el balón. Se ha quedado solo. Machaca después de cruzar toda la pista.
Buen trabajo. Estaba claro que iba a llegar hasta el aro.
En estos casos no hay duda posible.
We're playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball inside.
Give it up.
Aquí está Wade, defendido de cerca. Right side. No convierte desde cerca. En el exterior Stephenson. Triple desde su casa. Tiro fallado. Ahora los Heat organizan la jugada. A la zona. Y vale la canasta pese al contacto. Tendrá un tiro libre y la oportunidad de convertir una jugada de 3 puntos. Y no entra. Van ganando los Thunder. Se levanta de 3. El rebote cae en las manos de Chris Bosh.
Falla una y otra vez, pero eso no le impide probar de nuevo con los triples. Quizás sea hora de intervenir.
Falla el tiro y no iguala el marcador.
Vaya regalo que le han hecho.
Han tenido mucha suerte. Esas no suele fallarlas.
Whiteside llega para hacer el 2 contra 1. Anota el tiro Stevenson. Apenas un minuto jugado del segundo cuarto. Posición exterior para Bosh. Clava el triple.
Si cedes un tiro como este, es que tu defensa no ha sido muy buena.
Le llega el balón a Stephenson. Y canasta. La asistencia es de Westbrook.
Triples de todos los colores. Aquí llega la respuesta.
Es una feria de tiro. Los espectadores están disfrutando.
Otro fallo más de Bosh.
Va a tener que pensar en pasar más el balón hasta tener más confianza en su tiro.
En el exterior Stephenson. Nueva canasta de los Thunder.
Casi parece incapaz de hacer nada mal. Está anotando con buenos porcentajes.
Posición exterior para Bosh. Le llega el balón a Wade. Está solo. Y los Thunder se hacen con ese rebote. Stevenson. No anota el tiro. Habría llevado la ventaja por encima de los 10 puntos.
Eso es, así se hace.
Potente mate a 2 manos.
Es con este tipo de acciones con las que se recortan las desventajas.
¡Dispara! Otra vez Oklahoma City. Y justo por encima de los 2 minutos y medio de juego en este segundo cuarto. Aquí tenemos a Richardson. Le llega el balón a Wade. Tira desmarcado y encuentra el objetivo.
Están moviendo el balón de maravilla y se nota en el número de asistencias.
Saben dónde van a estar sus compañeros y se están luciendo con los pases.
Aquí tenemos a Westbrook. Stevenson. La suerte le abandonó. Gran acción defensiva de Wade. El balón le llega a Whiteside. La juega Richardson. Tapón de Ibaka. Posición exterior para Westbrook. La juega Stevenson. Le defiende Wade. Pierden otro balón los Thunder. Los Heat por detrás en el marcador. Bosh ofrece un bloqueo. Whiteside. Le toca defender a Ibaka. El balón es para los Thunder. Wade, desviado. El balón sale de la pista, pero los Heat conservan la posesión. Al interior, tira desde más de 3 metros. Entra el tiro en suspensión.
Levantó la cabeza y quería dar ese pase desde el primer momento.
El balón será para los Thunder. Ganan por 3. En el exterior Stephenson. De 3. Hassan Whiteside se adueña del rebote. Stevenson roba ese balón. El balón le llega a Adams. En el exterior Stephenson. Adams. 6 en el reloj. Durant. Defendido por Deng. Stevenson. Recuperan el balón. El tapón es de Whiteside. El balón sale de la pista, pero los Thunder conservan la posesión. Aquí tenemos a Stevenson con 20. Para detener la sequía. Y van a ser 2 tiros libres. Le han tocado durante el lanzamiento.
Demostró buena visión al impedir esa bandeja fácil.
Vio que iba a ser canasta y lo impidió con una falta.
Convierte por partida doble desde la personal. Los Heat en ataque. Van perdiendo por 5. La falta es de Fred. Es su primera falta del partido. A la zona. Y la canasta es de Wade.
Encontró un compañero abierto que anotó. Buena jugada de saque.
Le llega el balón a Stephenson. Esta tampoco entra. Gran acción defensiva de Wade. La juega Bosch. Richardson. Defendido por Durant. Se juega un triple. Y canasta. El triple es de Dwayne Wade. Y el partido está empatado.
Puede que no sea la mejor opción de su equipo desde el perímetro, pero si le dejan tirar...
A la zona. El balón le llega a Westbrook. Y Vaca. Y canasta. La asistencia es de Westbrook.
Mucha diferencia de altura.
Cuesta taponar a un hombre tan alto tan lejos del aro.
Al centro. Mate de Hassan Whiteside.
Acción agresiva con un final fantástico.
Ese mate ha sido toda una reivindicación.
No hay mejor forma de reivindicar algo a 2 manos y para abajo.
No está siendo su mejor cuarto. Los tiros no terminan de entrarle.
Posición exterior para Deng. Y falla. Se habrían puesto por delante. En el exterior Stephenson. Lanza el triple. Bomba desde más allá de la línea de 3 puntos.
No se puede jugar mejor. Un cuarto excelente.
El balón le llega a Whiteside. Y aquí está Wade. Han pitado falta en el tiro. Tendrá 2 oportunidades desde la línea de personal. Es la primera vez que acude a la línea de personal. Y hasta aquí llega la primera mitad. Juegan los Heat. Ganan por 6 puntos. Enseguida volvemos a conectar desde el Chesapeake Energy Arena. Hola otra vez, estamos retransmitiendo la final de la NBA. Nos espera mucha acción. Dwayne Wade ha estado sensacional.
Este jugador nos acostumbra a este tipo de espectáculos un día sí y al otro también. Y de momento está siendo otra gran noche para él.
Cuando anota tantos puntos en la primera parte, suele regalarnos una segunda parte todavía mejor. Vamos a ver si esta vez también es así.
Aquí está Wade. Otra vez Wade. Prueba más de 3 metros. Entra tras rebotar en la base del aro. Los Thunder por detrás en el marcador. Le llega el balón a Stephenson. El balón es de Whiteside. El balón ha salido y los Heat recuperarán la posesión.
Es evidente que no era consciente de su ubicación en la pista.
Wade la enchufa desde su casa.
La mayoría de los jugadores de la NBA pueden meter triples si les dejas completamente solos. Por eso en defensa siempre debes estar pendiente.
En el exterior Stephenson. ¡Dentro!
Vaya manejo de balón. Ha destrozado a la defensa con ese movimiento.
Están empeñados en mover el balón.
Qué gran trabajo en equipo. Participa todo el mundo.
Has dado con la clave. La defensa no puede centrarse en un jugador. Tienen que cubrir a todo el mundo. Están ofreciendo buenas sensaciones en ataque con sus 3 canastas de 4 intentos en el tercer cuarto.
Y recibe un pase fantástico para machacar con fuerza. Balón robado por Dragic. Salen al contraataque. Llega Stephenson para el 2 contra 1. Recuperan el balón. Pitan falta en el lanzamiento. Conceden 2 tiros libres por el contacto. Y convierte el primero. Y entra el segundo, así que convierte los 2. Y estamos en el segundo minuto de la segunda parte. Otra vez. ¡Qué bárbaro!
Un mate de altos vuelos.
No se quiso bajar del aro después de machacarlo.
A ver si así se ponen las pilas.
Y esa repetición está patrocinada por Kia, la cámara de mates de Kia. Unas imágenes espectaculares. La canasta es de Dragic.
De momento todas las piezas encajan para ellos en el tercer cuarto. Han anotado su cuarta canasta en 5 intentos.
Otra vez Westbrook. Es la primera vez que va a la línea. Y el primero desde la línea entra. Russell Westbrook que mete los 2 tiros libres. Ya estamos en el tercer cuarto. Apenas han pasado 2 minutos y medio. Bloqueo de Whiteside. Wade en ataque. Otra vez Dragic. Tenía la oportunidad de ampliar la ventaja a más de 10 puntos, pero no lo logra. Triple lejano. Anota el tiro Stephenson.
Sigue metiendo triples como en la primera mitad.
Superados los 3 minutos del tercer cuarto. El balón le llega a Bosch. No logra encestar. Ahora jugará Oklahoma City. Se juega el triple. Fallo de Stephenson. Miami por delante en el electrónico. Progresa Bosch. Deng tiene el balón. Y ahora le toca defender a Ibaka. Buena canasta de Bosch. Le llega el balón a Stephenson. Acabamos de rebasar los 3 minutos y medio de juego de este tercer cuarto. Anota la bandeja en contraataque.
La defensa le dejó llegar hasta el final.
Está claro, no ofrecieron resistencia.
Intimidado. Progresa Dragic. Lleva ya 10 puntos. Buena canasta. La asistencia fue de Dragic.
Si cedes un tiro como este, es que tu defensa no ha sido muy buena.
Le llega el balón a Stephenson. Intenta poner final parcial. Bomba desde más allá de la línea de 3 puntos.
Su labor ha sido excelente. Si remontan, estoy seguro de que él será la clave.
La juega Richardson. Hacia la banda izquierda. Mira el aro. Se sale con la suya Russell Westbrook. Y es el turno de los Thunder. 8 puntos de diferencia. En cesta.
Todo un maestro. Cómo controla el juego con esos pases adelantados.
Y aquí tenemos a Miami. Stevenson roba ese balón. Jordan con la bola. Ahora defendido por Dragic. Stevenson. Y no acierta. No sé por qué ha tirado. A la banda derecha. Pega en la parte frontal del aro. No anota desde media cancha.
Ni siquiera voy a comentar este tiro.
A lo mejor se está preparando para cuando se acabe el cuarto.
El balón le llega a Bosch. Toca el balón. Stevenson roba ese balón. Y destroza el aro Westbrook.
No sé si es momento para este tipo de adornos. Se está decidiendo el partido y lo que interesa es sumar 2 puntos. No suma más una acción espectacular.
Sí, bueno, no ha podido resistirse.
La verdad es que no le culpo.
Se dio como le hizo un pequeño gesto y se lanzó hacia el aro para machacar en alley-oop.
Estos dos jugadores se compenetran a la perfección.
Una gran acción en un partido muy igualado. Podría cambiar el signo del partido.
Me parece que alguien se ha dormido en defensa. A este jugador no se le puede dejar solo en la línea de 3.
Stevenson con el balón. Lleva ya 36 puntos. Desde casi 4 metros. El tiro de Ibaka no es bueno. Hemos visto muchas pérdidas en el partido.
Sí, están muy despistados.
Lo que tienen que hacer es centrarse y ser listos a la hora de pasar.
La rozó. El balón no sale de la pista. Posición exterior para Westbrook. En el exterior Stephenson. Ibaka en el exterior. Y el triple entra.
Hay una gran conexión entre estos dos jugadores. Un pase y una recepción perfectos.
Posición exterior para Paul. Posición exterior para Wade. Exterior para Deng. Posición exterior para Paul. Y responden de inmediato con otro triple.
Ojo, hay que estar atentos. Ha conseguido su primer triple después del descanso. Y puede que vengan más.
Hace un minuto que comenzó el último cuarto de este partido. El tapón es de Whiteside. El balón ha salido. Los Thunder conservan la posesión. Seis para tirar. Stevenson. No entra. Y ahora jugará el equipo de Miami. El balón le llega a Bosch. Para tomar el mando. Entra al tocar la parte frontal del aro.
Si le dejas jugar tan cerca del aro, te va a sacar las vergüenzas.
Apenas hemos superado los primeros 90 segundos de juego del último cuarto. Stevenson. Falla desde el exterior.
Parece que le han echado mal de ojo. Es incapaz de anotar.
Puede llegar a ser muy frustrante, pero seguro que supera este mal momento. La diferencia entre estos equipos reside en las asistencias que han conseguido.
Anthony, hay que reconocerles el mérito que tienen al dar un pase más para encontrar al jugador desmarcado. Había una gran diferencia de altura a favor del defensor.
Pero viendo el resultado, cualquiera lo diría.
Posición exterior para Bosch. Está Richardson. Le defiende Westbrook. Wade canasta.
Dependen mucho de él a la hora de atacar.
Los Thunder van perdiendo. Le llega el balón a Stephenson. Ya se han jugado más de 2 minutos y medio del último cuarto. Durant con espacio. Anota desde la esquina.
Parece que poco a poco se va metiendo en el partido.
La juega Wade. A la zona. Whiteside. No tiene suerte.
Creo que vio a un defensor por el rabillo del ojo y le entraron las dudas.
El balón ha salido y los Heat recuperarán la posesión.
Ese pase salió directamente de la pista.
Empezará a jugar Miami. ganan por 2. DeAndre Jordan recupera la posesión. Suben con rapidez. El balón ha salido y los Heat recuperarán la posesión.
Ese pase salió directamente de la pista.
Les ha costado mucho conservar el balón.
Parece que la presión defensiva les tiene algo nerviosos.
Y tienen que solucionarlo. Las pérdidas de balón te matan.
Iguala el marcador.
Me encanta lo rápido que han... Se va a correr tras el robo.
No hay que perder el tiempo tras las pérdidas de balón.
Aquí está Wade. Tiene al defensor muy cerca. Whiteside encima del poste alto. 5 para tirar. Buena canasta de Bosch. El balón será para los Thunder. En el exterior Stephenson. Bosch, 2 contra 1. Posición exterior para Durant. Ibaka por la derecha. Sí, señor. Aprovechó la asistencia de Durant.
Ambos equipos están muy metidos en el partido, Anthony.
Sobre todo después del descanso. Se están dejando la piel en la pista.
Entra canasta Wade. Gran canasta pese a la oposición.
Ha hecho un gran trabajo y ha roto a la defensa rival.
Le llega el balón a Stephenson. Para tomar el mando. Entra hasta el fondo.
Yo le seguiría pasando el balón todo el rato hasta que le dejen de entrar.
Los Heat van perdiendo. Allá va Wade. Richardson. Estaba solo, pero no lo aprovechó. De 3 puntos. Rebote de los Heat. A la zona. Right side. Machaca. Estamos en el último cuarto y el partido sigue igualado.
No han dejado en ningún momento de darse la réplica. Está muy parejo.
Esto es todo un clásico, compañeros. Podría definirse en el último tiro. Están encajando un... montón de triples.
Sí, es difícil defender todo el perímetro cuando tu rival está enchufado. Pero ahora no les queda otro remedio.
Pero lo recuperan. Stevenson. ¡Eso es espeluznante!
¡Oh, sí!
Un contraataque muy bien ejecutado.
Desde luego, jugada de libro que acaba en el aro.
El balón le llega a Bosch. Entra desde larga distancia.
Y con ese triple, el segundo de esta mitad ha igualado los triples que anotó antes del descanso.
Aquí tenemos a Stevenson, cubierto por Richardson. Stevenson encima del poste alto. 6 segundos de posesión. ¡En cesta!
Y en esta segunda parte están atacando con mucho más dinamismo. Sus porcentajes superan el 50%.
Es normal que un equipo que anota con tanta eficacia vaya ganando.
Salen con mucha rapidez. Exterior para Westbrook. No le dio suficiente fuerza.
Es muy raro. Esta vez le falló la mecánica.
Bosch Chopin en el poste alto. Nadie lo marcaba. Oklahoma City por delante en el electrónico. Le llega el balón a Stephenson. Kevin Durant en la banda. Otra vez Stephenson. A la zona. Jordan con contemplaciones.
Buen mate a una mano.
En un partido tan igualado como este, es el jugador que debe tener el balón en las manos.
Desde luego, es un jugador muy fiable bajo el aro.
Se eleva desde la esquina. Fallo de Stevenson. Jugada de Miami. El balón le llega a Whiteside. La juega Bosch. Saca a la derecha. Richardson. Falla el tiro y no consigue empatar.
Creía que eso iba a entrar. Parecía triple seguro.
A mí me ha sorprendido tanto como a ti, Anthony.
Canasta canasta de Durant.
Chicos, hoy dependen de este jugador, que por cierto, no está desperdiciando sus ocasiones.
Tal como está, Jorge, el equipo tiene que poner el balón en sus manos siempre que pueda.
Stevenson roba ese balón. Se zafa de la defensa y entra canasta para anotar 2 puntos.
Los 10 últimos puntos los han encajado en la pintura. A estas alturas ya deberían saber qué hacer.
Deberían estar haciéndolo ya. Le están facilitando la tarea a su rival.
Y aquí está Durant. Le llega el balón a Stephenson. Desde muy lejos. El rebote va a parar las manos del Golden. Aquí tenemos a Richardson. Wade prueba con triple. Stevenson captura el... Rechace. Whiteside llega para hacer el 2 contra 1. Otra vez Stephenson. Posición exterior para Durant. El triple no entra. Necesitan una buena posesión en ataque.
Sí, llevan muchos minutos.
Timeout call for the Thunder.
Ajuste rápido de los Kings. Y es el turno de los Thunder. Un diferencial de 3 puntos. Robo de Bosch. Y salen a la contra. El tiro de Wade es bueno.
Jorge, en los últimos ataques están dando una clase magistral de pasar.
Sí, Anthony, y en los últimos 4 han logrado anotar gracias a asistencias. Esto se llama trabajo en equipo.
Otra vez Stephenson. El balón le llega a Jordan. 6 en el reloj. Jordan con el bloqueo. Fallo de Stephenson.
Está saboteando a su equipo con tiros como ese.
Lo que es seguro es que no está haciendo amigos.
La hunde para abajo Hassan Whiteside. Estamos en el último cuarto y el partido sigue igualado.
No han dejado en ningún momento de darse la réplica. Está muy parejo.
Esto es todo un clásico, compañeros. Podría definirse en el último tiro.
Wade. Buena canasta. La asistencia fue de Dragic.
Su racha está siendo buena.
La clave está en los puntos que han anotado en la zona. Entran como Pedro por su casa por la pintura.
Le llega el balón a Stephenson. La juega Durant. Encesta desde 6 metros.
Es un mamífero de sangre fría, Sixto. Fría no, helada. Rinde más cuando la presión es máxima.
Aquí está Bosch. Le defiende Westbrook. Denge tiene el balón. La clava de 3 puntos.
La verdad es que sigue siendo un partido de anotación muy elevada.
Sí, los equipos están intercambiando canastas. El ataque está prevaleciendo.
Stevenson. Y no consigue responder. El triple sale desviado. Wade en la banda. Falla de 3. Le llega el balón a Stephenson. Desde lejos. No tiene suerte. Y los Heat comienzan la jugada. Hay falta intencionada. Tienen la opción de escaparse definitivamente.
Necesitan mantener la concentración.
Wade en la banda. Y la suspensión desde el ala sale desviada.
No hay tiempo que perder. Necesitan una canasta.
Y luego un robo. O parar el reloj. Con una
la falta.
Partido igualado hasta el momento.
No me extrañaría que se acabase decidiendo sobre la bocina.
Ha sido falta intencionada.
Buena falta. Hay que recordar que también luchan contra el reloj.
Ahora el tiempo es el factor más importante. Estaba obligado a cometer esa falta.
Y convierte el segundo. Ya ganan por 5. Tiro lejano después del saque de banda. El rebote le cae a Bosch y deciden hacer una falta intencionada.
Si tienes que hacer falta, casi es mejor hacérsela a cualquier otro jugador.
Es mejor apostar por una víctima con un porcentaje menor de acierto con los tiros libres.
No es capaz de convertir el segundo. Westbrook, cubierto por Whiteside.
Gran labor bajo los tableros. Ya lleva dobles dígitos en rebotes.
Sus rebotes son los culpables de esa ventaja en el marcador.
Así que...
Welcome to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Game 6 upon us. And will it be the championship game? It will be if a certain team has its way tonight. That's what we're here to see. Now, if you want to see a stat sheet stuffer, you're going to want to keep your eyes on Freak in this one. He's been putting up a number of double-doubles in this recent outing, Shaq.
You know, Freak knows that he can do more than just be a scorer on this team. You know, he's a great passer. He's a great leader, especially for a young guy. He's looking for a shot. He's being active all the time, and he's really helping the others play at a high level, Ernie.
I haven't seen a guy like this come into the league in a long time. Ernie.
Stop it.
I'm serious. Not a guy like this who has multiple ways to impact the game, Shaq. Not just one way. He's exactly.
Oh, you called me a one? Boy, I will reach across the table and knock you out right now.
It's been a long time since you've been in the league.
But you said you just called me a
I said in a long
player.
time I hadn't seen it. I didn't say I hadn't seen it before. I said I hadn't seen it in a long time.
Have you ever seen a spelling of Freak quite like that?
Yes, that's French, Ernie.
F-R-E-Q.
No, I thought it was more Brazilian.
Hoy puede decidirse el campeonato. El pabellón está que arde esperando el comienzo de este sexto partido de la final de la NBA. Gracias a todos por estar con nosotros. Soy Sixto Miguel Serrano y conmigo están Anthony Daimiel y Jorge Quiroga. Vamos a ver a los Thunder de Oklahoma City y los Heat de Miami. y les mostramos los quintetos iniciales mientras nos preparamos para el comienzo del partido.
Lo cierto es que me encanta la pasión y las ganas que veo en este equipo. Se enfrentan a un rival muy complicado, pero están dispuestos a darlo todo.
Eso es muy importante en estos partidos, Anthony. Debes jugar duro, sacrificarse en defensa, ofrecer bloqueos sólidos, cerrar los rebotes. Si despliegan un buen juego colectivo, yo les veo capaces de ganar. Contra este jugador se puede hacer muy poco.
Le llega el balón a Stephenson. Desde muy lejos.
Hey, boy up on the land till I die, till I die, on the east side till I die, till I die, rocking that wine and gold till I die, till I die, in the hood I'm good till I die.
DJ Khaled.
82 regular season games, 3 rounds of the playoffs to get right here. It's the NBA Finals, and now all of it comes down to this historic Game 7. Ernie Johnson here, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. A lot can be said for the energy of a Game 7, whether you're at home or, as they'll be doing tonight, playing on the road, Kenny. You've played in your share of Game 7s. What's going through their heads right now?
Well, you know the world's watching. Every player, every former player, your peers, fans, everyone's watching. Nerves can play differently, but once things get going, you kind of get into the flow of the game and you block everything out.
This will most likely be one of the biggest games that any of these guys have ever played in. But, you know, these are moments that you dream about. Somebody has to step up. It's just a matter of who's going to step up.
Big moments, big players. This is the showcase right here, Jet.
This is it. This is when you separate and you get your fame and you increase your name. See, I switched it up this year.
In this game.
In this game.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're rather tame.
That was...
And a little bit lame.
Oh, I was getting ready to say lame, but you know what? You took my words. That's a shame.
Let's go to Kevin Harlan. He's going to call the game.
Stole my words. Ernie.
Las estrellas se han alineado para que tengamos la mejor noche de baloncesto. Mucha emoción en este séptimo y último partido de la final de la NBA. El Sixto Miguel Serrano, Roy Ampera y Miguel Jorge Quiroga. Muchas gracias por estar con nosotros aquí en Mascot Sports. Los Heat de Miami contra los Thunder de Oklahoma City. Esto está a punto de comenzar. Las iniciales.
Yo diría que tienen buenas opciones de ganar el partido. Juegan en casa, si no hacen cosas raras.
En casa no puedes perdonar. El público debe darles ese plus adicional y ellos intentarán marcar las diferencias desde el principio.
Oklahoma City jugará tras el salto inicial. Tira a canasta. Stevenson. Le defiende Wade. Y piden interferencia.
hit the side.
Calvin! Convict music! We the best! Yeah, we taking over! Listen!
South Carolina, Alabama, Mississippi, on the North Carolina, Philadelphia, Virginia. Down in Miami, where warm, in the winter. All up to Minnesota, where it's storm in the winter. Jacksonville, Tallahassee, Memphis, Holla at me. B&H-Town, Southside, Cumberland, that I'm the man, I ain't got it. Better ass Cali. Catman, Cali with my eyes open valley. Blowing that spinning, going down Vinny. Drive 643, wheel and switch. Red light style, make it drop from the top. With it. Anything you hear that I said, I'm in it. Versace. You can see me in that boy GT. Coming down Sunset, sitting on D's. Feeling like Pac, all eyes on me. Fresh bandana in them man trees. Please, I spit every verse. Some say Khaled, some say Khalid. 12 years down and I'm finally free. If you want to, we can supply you. Got enough work to feed the whole town. They won't shoot unless you try to. Come around and try to stop on our ground. 'Cause we taking over. Said we taking over. Said we taking over. Said we taking over. Yeah, Birdman dead, I'm #1. Can't make me wrong, so we got him done. The family, I'ma give him some. Spent that corner, he didn't run. Sunday had a whole church singing the song. Why the hell to send my baby home? With some that paper long. Been a G in the game, now my son on the throne.
I am the beast. Feed me rappers and feed me beats. I'm untamed, I need a leash. I'm insane, I need a shrink. I love and I need a leech. Why complain on easy streets? I don't even talk and let the visa speak. And I like my Sprite Easter pink. And my wristwatch and pump and the mule is cooler. I have more juice than your jeweler. Touching, I will your medulla. That's a it is not a tumor. Red light, stop your rumors. I stay on track like a box of Pumas. I just rock with Junior. I am the little big 'cause we take it over.
Did all my laps in the gym, the sweat ran off my skin. They thought I ran out of breath, but I was just catching my wind. That only happens to them. I gotta capture my win. I practiced 31 days a month, and I practice again. Was born equipped with sportsmanship, so I just laugh and I grin. Victory is my objective.